What's up, everybody? Welcome to my album reviews for the week of March 11th, 2022. I have 3 albums for you. As usual, I'm going to share some other picks at the end of the video, so stick around for those. There's just so much music. It's a lot for one person, you know? I admit, it's a bit much. Nevertheless, if you are down for checking out more music on the regular, head over to dustyorgan.com. I'm posting there every single day. There is tons of new music to be discovered. After, in fact, you finish watching this video, don't forget to like and subscribe, by the way, head over there. Just go keep on discovering new music. I dare you. As well, if you are looking for some sweet merch, I've got some at dustyorgan.bigcartel.com. There are still some t-shirts and hoodies in stock. Go grab those right now. Come on, go get them. Oh, and I keep forgetting, if you are in Toronto, April 1st, 2022, that's a Friday night. This is not a joke, by the way. Dusty Organ is celebrating our 8th anniversary. That is a long time. This is 8 years of Dusty Organ. It's come a long way, needless to say. But if you are in town, I'm celebrating. There's a free show happening, and I'm bringing along Vicia. She's a friend of mine from Edmonton. Her band's actually on tour and stopping by to say hi and perform for us, along with 2 other acts, Carl Glacier and Tovi. No cover, Friday night, 3 bands playing. I'm going to be hosting. I'm going to be cracking some jokes. Tucking you, there's some prizes to give away. It's going to be great. So I'll see you there. Head over to dustyorgan.com. You can find a link to the birthday bash celebration there for more information. Other than that, let's get in with the show. So first off, we got Philadelphia indie rockers, The Districts. They're now on to their 5th album. Crazy. It's called The Great American Painting. With well over 10 years of music making under their belts, this 5th offering is a matured and consistent 9-track effort that holds their DIY spirit in tow. While their earlier records, especially 2015's The Flourish and the Spoil, possessed an admirable and almost alluring coming-of-age melancholy, a very natural consideration since they were just out of high school at the time, this new collection breeds a more jaded sense of optimism. It's a bit of an oxymoron to say, but it's as if you were a parent telling your kid a white lie for their own protection, you know? Topics of gun violence in America, the poison that is capitalism, and even more personal strokes of introspection and growth find a consistent, upbeat rock and roll energy. Sustaining itself through the record, the catchy riffs and driving energy find its momentum through fuzz-filled guitar riffs and this underdog vocal style that I just adore. Not to mention the chugging bass grooves and steady percussion that create these pillars that hold the album together. Personally, I have yet to be disappointed to any capacity by a Districts album. I've loved all their work, including this great new edition, Great American Painting, and I'm going to give this one an 8 out of 10. So, you might have heard of Alex O'Connor. He's the guy behind Rex Orange County, and I'm going to be completely frank with you. The guy is not a great singer, and his songwriting is very stripped back and very basic more often than not, but this is going to be a bit of a backhanded compliment because I still love the guy's music, and those characteristics have not stopped the guy from finding his audience, which are an unbelievably loyal group of fans and just people who are just looking for music that feels genuine and absolutely real. And for those reasons, Alex has found worldwide success as Rex Orange County, creating wonderful indie bedroom pop music. Now on to his 4th album, Who Cares? An aptly named album, considering my backhanded compliment at the intro. The album rings true with his welcoming, homegrown songwriting style and sincere delivery, but this time with a bit of a bigger budget. The album was created over 12 days in Amsterdam with Dutch pop producer Benny Sings, and it even features Tyler, the Creator, on it too, which is pretty astounding. And what is so wonderful about Who Cares is that while Rex continues to become a bigger name, his sound really is kind of staying put, which I love. It's candid, it's reflective, it's personal, and all the while deeply relatable and humble. There are some great hooks on the record, although I feel a lot of his bigger hits are definitely behind him at this point, but needless to say, there are still plenty of things to enjoy on this record, and even that small thing like having Tyler on the record goes a long way. So another solid effort from an unlikely hero. I'm going to give this one a 7.5 out of 10. So American punk group Drug Church have dropped their 4th album, Hygiene, this weekend. While it hasn't disappeared completely, there's been this wonderful resurgence, I feel, that has helped push punk back into the mainstream. And bands like Drug Church have been doing their due diligence for it to pay off. Bands like Turnstile, Pup, Anxious, One Step Closer, Fiddlehead, I could keep going on, and of course Drug Church, are keeping this next generation of punk very, very interesting. Despite its genre, it's still a very calm, cool, and collected collection, while simultaneously searing its way through topics about getting older, finding purpose in the world, just, heavy, very introspective things like that. And it's just delivered through these aggressive guitar riffs and crunching vocals, which I adore. And of course, the punk album. So it's a perfect size. It's 26 minutes long, and it's just a wonderful balance of aggression and universal appeal. And the band themselves have admitted that this could almost be radio music, but it's just never going to make its way there. It's melodic, anthemic, surprisingly articulate, and overall just an invigorating listen. Personally, I really appreciated how it kind of cramps together a lot of the millennial frustrations, things like hyperstimulation and the exponential growth of uncertainty with each passing day, all of which comes out blaring through your speakers. Now, of course, Hygiene might be a bit more of a slightly acquired taste considering the style and the volume level, but it's definitely a solid record overall. I'm happy to give this one a 7.5 out of 10. And as promised, I've got some more album picks for you for this week, so don't forget to check these out as well. Starting with Sam Jr.'s self-titled debut, Sam Jr. Now, this is not a debut in a sense because Sam Goldberg has been putting out music in the Canadian music scene for well over a decade now. He's been part of Broken Social Scene and a bunch of bands in different genres from punk, alternative, ambient, all this sort of stuff. This one is definitely falling more into the psychedelic range of things, but it's definitely still a really interesting listen. Go check it out, Sam Jr. self-titled. As well, if you're into the art pop sort of scene with bands such as Arcade Fire, check out Norwegian art pop group Team Me, their new album, Something in the Making. It's their third album, and it's very creative and very eclectic, and there's a lot of fun, interesting things going on there. Next up is rapper Fly Anakin and his debut album, Frank. If you're into the American East hip-hop style, this is definitely a record for you. Go check it out. And lastly, I've got metal act Ghost for you here with their new album, Impera. And if you're really into classic rock and more heavier hard rock, this is a perfect mix for you. This continues their narrative as well, I believe, from their couple of other albums. And if you've been keeping up with Ghost for their entire career, you can't miss this album. Go listen to it right now. Well, thanks so much for watching, everybody. I hope you guys found some new music to love and enjoy. Like always, go check out dustyorgan.com. There's going to be plenty more music up there as well every single day. And if you want to be a great contributor, go check out my Patreon. There's album release schedules, concert release schedules, merch discounts. I'll make you a playlist. There's so many cool little things going on. So go support the blog. It's only $4 a month. It's super, super affordable, and it means a lot to me as well. And of course, if you are in Toronto on April 1st, come say hi. I'm going to be at Handlebar in Kensington Market celebrating the anniversary of Dusty Organ. It's turning 8 years old. So there's going to be a lot of things to celebrate. Prizes, live music. I'm hosting the whole thing. It's going to be a blast, so come check it out as well. And last but not least, don't forget to subscribe to the video. I am trying to get up to, I don't know, maybe 100 people. That would be nice. So if you're passing by, if you like new music, you want to say hi, drop a follow, and that means a lot to me as well. And of course, let me know if I missed anything this week. Let me know what you've been listening to as well. Drop it all down in the comments. Say hi, I'll wave back. Let's be friends. Let's do it. So I'll see you guys next week. Thanks for watching.